I guess I've probably known a little bit longer than the rest, just because there's a contract extension attached to it. So we did some talking a bit and had to figure out that before anything got announced. But I guess things got finalized a little bit for me early this afternoon, I guess, maybe late morning, and then obviously the announcement came out. That's good. It's nice to be moving on to a team, not that I didn't want to be in Carolina at all, but it's just nice that if you're going to move on and you're going to go to another team and another situation, that it's another team that's having success and doing well. I'm happy to be a part of a team that's going to hopefully continue to have success. And obviously, we all know what happened last season. That's great, and it's nice to join a team that is probably feeling pretty good and confident and knows what the rigors are like to keep going. Yeah, I mean, you go through, and I was in a situation where I kind of had a little bit of a no trade clause there in the last deal. So you kind of look through and you look at teams, you can kind of see the cap situations and also see what teams have for depth. So to be honest, like St. Louis wasn't necessarily one we were looking at as a team that would be able to make a trade happen. And then, like you said, so they kind of reached out, and it's not necessarily like a huge surprise, but probably more so welcoming it, I guess, if anything. And we're happy to go forward and try and get a deal done with the Blues, and we were obviously able to, and we're happy that we were able to get where we are right now. I don't know. I think my game's can be pretty good in both ends. Obviously, like you said, the power play has been kind of one of my specialties in my time throughout the league. I think I shoot the puck pretty well, and I've scored a good amount of goals in my career and throughout time on the power play. So if that's what's needed, I'm more than happy to try and lend my services and continue on with that. And if not, then I'm put in a different spot. That's fine too. Just trying to bring a game that's going to be tough to play against and all over the ice. And I like to play the game hard too. I think that's the fun part, I believe. And just going to try and be consistent and do whatever the team is asking me and whatever's needed. Yeah, it's nice to have the security and nice to have it done. That's for sure. You don't have to sit here and think about it and go through it at all. And I had for a little bit there, a few weeks, but it's I've heard nothing but good things about St. Louis, about the organization. I've had friends that have played in the organization, and I mean, I haven't talked to them since, but all their time with the team and stuff, they never said anything bad. And you know, when people do, sometimes it sticks out to you, and nothing's ever stuck out to me and been like, oh, you know, they don't like this or that. It's always been nice things. So, and then with the success the team is having, you kind of combine those two things from an outsider, and it makes the decision a lot easier. I'm from Minnesota, from South St. Paul, Minnesota. I spend my summers in Minnesota. I'm not really a guy that would love the big city. So kind of sticking in the Midwest and being a part of St. Louis and enjoying that community seems a little bit easier to me and more enjoyable to me. So there's a lot of parts that went into it, and they all kind of came together to make the decision pretty easy.